All I need everyone to do is remain calm and work together. Once we get to Miroslavl, I'm not going to lie, it'll take a couple of days to get through what we need to get through. They're going to need to debrief every single person on an individual basis. This will all be explained in just a minute, but I don't want to give anyone here the impression that you're just going to get off the plane in Miroslavl and immediately board a flight back home, or immediately, you know, things going to happen. It's going to take a couple of days to make sure that the same mistakes that we made last time are not repeated. For those who are not aware, there was a boat about a month and a half ago that we planned a UN evacuation from the southern end of Chernogorsk. We had the boat boarded with as many people as possible, and unfortunately there were some ill people on that vessel that did not disclose their injuries to the personnel. There was an incident out at sea, and by the time the boat got to its destination, we were not able to safely remove any of the survivors from the craft, and we were forced to well, I won't go into the grim details, but it was a mission failure, and we're not in a hurry to repeat the mistakes of the past. So that's why I need everyone to remain calm and yeah, I mean, especially when we're planning evacuation. I don't think going into great detail about it would be.
Ship. Didn't worry nothing getting any closer to the mainland. I understand.
Right. And we didn't know as much as we know now about the illness, by the way. So we've learned a lot. We've learned in leaps and bounds, and I have every reason to believe this will be a much more successful operation. This can't possibly be all the survivors, is it?
No, I'm sure more will come along.
We saw a lot of individuals running this way, up the hill. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. So I'm not certain. And there's still 4 of them were there with the NATO guy, I do believe.
Fantastic. Well, I suppose with no further ado, then we should debrief on this evacuation. Now, the remaining NATO forces and Riley's Rangers have volunteered to assist us with the security of this mission, for which I am greatly appreciative. Any civilians who wish to evacuate with us to the plains to Miroslavl, at this time, I'd just like to let you know that we're going to be walking down the road here, west, under a military escort, towards the airfield to the northwest of here. It'll take us a minute, but we'll get there safe with all your supplies. You will all, if you do have any weaponry on you, you'll be discarding them into a pile here before we go, and then we will simply make our way there, and further instructions will be provided at the airstrip in terms of the evacuation. Before we begin the process, I'd just like to give you the opportunity to ask any questions you may have about the evacuation process, or anything you need to alert me of, or get off your chest. Now's the time.
Will there be food?
There will be food on the vessel. I also have small amounts of food on me and my peacekeepers for those who may be.
What food are we like talking steaks and stuff? I do like.
I'm afraid they're a little low on prime rib, but we do have a box full of MREs on the cargo vessel that's going to be landing. Should be enough to sustain they're packed full of nutrients, and should be enough to get you going. I've got a few packages of sardines myself.
Alright, that would do me just fine.
Very good. Anybody else? Anything else?
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go make a bit of a chat with Quinn.
Have you got a pair
Very
of
good.
outfits?
Alright, I'd like the Riley's Rangers go ahead and meet up at the front here. You're going to be on the vanguard. NATO, you'll be a rear guard. Any civilians taking part of this evacuation, or at least seeing off any of your loved ones or friends, please take this time to discard your weaponry into a pile here. Any firearms you have, discard them. You are not going to be needing them on the aircraft. Knives, hatchets, I suppose you can keep with you, as long as it's not going to be something that can cause an explosion or contains firearms. This has been announced over the radio for weeks, so this should come as no surprise.
Avoid any buildings on the way home if you can.
Yep.
David,
very good. Once you've, if you are disarmed already, or you have already disarmed yourself, go ahead and meet up towards the front with the gentlemen and the ladies with the yellow armbands, and we will begin the evacuation process.
Can I disarm myself honorably, please?
I don't.
Please, yeah, that's the whole point of this. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's
Alright, I'm
an
done.
interesting way of doing it, but yep. Glad you're able to get that out of your system. Anyone else with any firearms that they would like to
Oh, yeah.
Do not shoot that weapon.
I'm joking, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
yeah, we'll
calm
take
down.
care of them, you know. I'll take my pick here. What do I want?
Do you know
Don't
what?
think
Fuck
anyone
it,
else
waste
is
knob,
really
womp
needing
knob.
Oh, hey. Oh, that's what-
Yeah.
Major Holman? I'd like you and Sergeant
Anyone-
Klein
No,
on
no
the
bit of
lead with
weaponry
Riley's
here,
Rangers
like,
towards
AK-74,
the
like,
airfield.
No bit of weaponry.
I'll hang out towards the middle, and we'll have some of the other peacekeepers in the back with the NATO forces on the rear guard.
Do you
All
want
right.
medical personnel to be disarming as well?
Medical personnel, any peacekeepers
Yeah.
or
Yeah, I don't, you got a mag for this? You got a mag for this?
yes, who personnel should probably not be armed.
Ryan, come here.
Yeah, thoughts.
Come on.
Wait, hold on, you guys on leave?
No. No, I'm on account.
Just to be clear, this if you are going to be saying goodbye to acquaintances or loved
Okay,
ones, we can do that at the airfield. This is not the departure zone, and you're welcome
Don't
to have
know
come
you very
along
well,
if,
but
even if you're not
doing the right thing,
evacuating.
mate. Putting your
All
friends
right, let's
before
get people up towards the front.
Wait, I've got to say goodbye to everybody here.
I'm not going, Quinn.
There's nothing left for me back in England.
Sorry?
I'm not going. They want me to ditch my shit. No.
What?
So you're not going to need a firearm on the aircraft, so unless you're planning on
That's
fighting
for the
someone on the
gift.
aircraft.
I've been with this firearm since fucking... I've been with this firearm before, mate. This, you know, this is an old weapon of mine.
Go back.
But at the years,
I'm glad it
not
served you
really
well. It's done its job, which was to get you to safety.
done
And
its job.
now we'll
Look,
take
I've
it
had
from here.
I've had it for years. I brought it to this country. My grandfather gave me this weapon.
At least I had my freedom.
I'm gonna be fucking
I'm
damned
very
if I don't
pleased.
get home.
Is this just an excuse to get our stuff and then we're not actually going
Yes,
to
we are.
evacuate from this place?
That's
I
what
really
I'm
hope
thinking,
not.
to be honest.
Well, we're never going to evacuate if we stand around here talking, so if you'd please, if you are planning on evacuating, just throw your weapons into the pile, and we'll begin the evacuation process.
You're just going to stabilize and like prolong the shit if it's not going to help you, man.
Don't.
Fuck off.
Listen, do you know what? I appreciate you trying to
We'll
help.
be volunteering for nothing.
This isn't your business, man.
We can handle ourselves.
I appreciate the attempt, for the consideration.
All right, I'll take that to say as you're not evacuating then.
Thank you.
Since you're a civilian,
I don't know about them, but I'm
and
not.
you'll be relinquishing the weapon.
Very well.
Possibly
fuck
you
that
may,
prick.
acquire that.
I'd rather die than fucking leave this thing behind. It's been in my family for a generation.
All right, any civilians who are evacuating, this is your last chance. Just go ahead and throw your weapon onto the pile if you are evacuating, and then wait near the front here with these gentlemen with the blue raincoat. We are evacuating in 1 minute. If you have not disarmed yourself and are planning on evacuating, please do so at this
Lads,
time.
you've got 1 minute.
Might be your lucky
Fucking already this love conversation off if you are dipping.
We're leaving under the airfield. And I'm not leaving friends back like up in that bed or ever.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll
No problem.
Going?
You sure?
say, yeah, why not? I mean, shit. Anything that's
You're
happened
gonna
to
need
me
this
is probably
back then,
happened
mate.
in fucking America.
Good luck going home, mate.
Yeah, Can I use all my ammo though? So,
You'll find some more.
Well, once we get the civilians to the roadway, I want a dual column formation on either side of the road with civilians in the center.
well,
Yes,
sir.
fuck it. Take this back.
All right, we're moving out. You and peacekeepers,
Fuck it, I ain't going anywhere.
make our way towards the roadway.
Can't imagine why people don't want to go.
Enjoy your evacuation. If any of you going to Britain,
Well, 6-4 call signs. We are starting to head out towards the airfield. There isn't that much of civilians as we thought.
Keep behind us. Follow us. Right, let's go up the road.
Get out of this country, don't fucking come back. Hey, well said, Johnny, mate.
We'll be back, sir.
Are you sure you don't
10-4,
want to go?
so at the moment the situation is that we are on the move towards the airfield and there is quite a lot of fuel being died and arming himself from the weapons left.
Tell everyone else.
What's going on, Major?
Until we organize people properly before we head out.
Romeo 6 out.
We can organize on the roadway. It's a bit hard to organize in an open field like this.
Understood.
Alright, everyone,
I'll take care of
probably
that,
have about
don't
a 15 or 20 minute walk. Just gonna go ahead and calmly make our way towards the extraction area. The birds have been assured are already in the air. They're making our way towards this location. As I mentioned on the radio, make sure everyone packs light here. If you do have anything excessively heavy in your bags, anything that is not necessary, such as ammunition or any heavy sentimental items that have no value, please consider discarding them when we, if we need to take a break on the roadway for water or anything like that. This is a cargo vessel, and it is capable of handling many tons of cargo, but it is going to have plenty of survivors, medication, clothing, blankets, medical supplies, things that do end up, you know, being pretty expensive. So, weight is an important factor, so. We pack light.
So what are we supposed to do about armed civilians that are following us?
They won't be able to follow us, I'm afraid.
Apparently, with the mentality of the UN, you cannot do much about it, just keep walking and hoping for the best.
I appreciate your opinion, but I was asking myself.
We'll just walk to the edge of town. If they're continuing to follow us after that point, I'll just make it clear to them where the line is. We are going to defend these people and this evacuation by any means necessary.
Yes, sir.
Alright then. Diaz, come with me. Further up.
I just wonder why.
But, well,
Why did they trust
we will see.
What do we do
Well,
wrong?
they've got their reasons. We've been far from perfect as far as our operation in this country, and we've given them little reason to trust us, but our reputations were sort of dragged through the mud by the actions of a few bad apples.
And the falsely accused rumors that has been told about us since we pretty much arrived in South Zagoria.
Our operation has been a success, man.
Anyways.
Anyone who says our operation was piss poor simply doesn't understand what our operational objectives have been. I've tried to be clear to the general public from our very beginning that we are not here to play world police or chase down every bad guy or assist every single survivor. We're here to help as many people as possible. But our three primary objectives have never been to stop bad people or help every single good person. It's been to investigate this illness, assist the World Health Organization in their research, and stabilize the region to the best of our ability. I'm sorry that you've had bad experiences. We've been learning on the job with. This has been a situation unlike anything we've ever encountered before. I'll be honest, I've been rattled a few times myself.
But yeah, I think I couldn't say it's any better with NATO, like, even though, well, what we tried to do was to support the CDF and you guys, what we all have been getting is shit on our faces.
You guys want to get through this field, make it shorter on us?
It's very difficult to make everyone happy.
Pass away, we can get.
You can only do the best you can to ensure the safety of as many people as possible. Greater good is all that really matters.
We'll be following the road until we will
fellas,
go up
we
a
have
dirt road.
1, 2. Just, can you go in front of us? That'd be a great idea.
Whoa. Well, so you can shoot us in the back? Come on. Like
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
I was gonna shoot you, I'd shoot you right now.
Is there UN at the airfield?
Whoa.
User left your channel.
We do have personnel at the
How many
airfield,
are
yes.
There's no
There's enough to ensure the safety of this evacuation.
No more compromising this little extraction.
How many of them
Wanna
are
help us?
of you?
The best plan of action would be ahead of us.
I've got my entire UN force at my disposal to ensure the safety of this operation. Some of them have been at the airfield securing the location before we arrive. Others have been escorting civilians and trying to keep them peaceful and orderly, but that has been a failure so far.
Let me get in on this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is!
There it is. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Alright. Hey, we're not...
Everyone stay calm.
Watch. Fucking hell, I'm sitting here with my hands up. You're gonna be fucking close.
Ma'am, you're...
Don't worry.
Dean!
Don't worry.
So what do we do?
Just keep your hands up.
Hey, what's the order?
You know, honestly, if you wouldn't stop fucking wondering and, you know, being careful about
she's
us,
good.
maybe, you know, your friends...
Is anyone else hurt?
I've got something.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Come on, buddy.
Hey, dickhead, bandage.
Come on.
It's the most wonderful time.
You need to put the bleeding bandages now. Everyone get your fucking hands up.
Hang on a minute,
It's
Mr.
me.
President.
Julius, is that fucking you?
Get your fucking hands up, cunt.
Julius, get the fuck over here.
Hold on.
Everyone
Steven,
get
Okay?
everyone get the fuck up and keep your hands
Where
up.
did you get hit?
Steven, really? We're not even a part of it. We're just fucking watching.
Quinn.
Fine, okay? Fucking Julius.
Dean, I want to be
We're
next to you.
Alright,
He's our ally.
Can you stand
on your leg?
You're good.
I'll get you out of it, don't worry.
Oh shit.
Are you in pain? A lot of pain.
You got it.
yeah, don't worry. Calm down.
Everyone just stay calm.
Right, fuck.
I just...
Just that one man.
This needs to be done later. I'm terribly sorry.
Not right now. Or let the end. Not right.
Steven, come on,
Hold on, boys.
You ain't even fucking...
Yeah,
The boys who ain't involved, alright, listen, if you're not involved, we'll filter out people who are civilians
Sir,
from the UN and
Sir. This woman is in pain. You shot her in the legs. Can I give her a morphine?
Oh, yes. Don't pull out any weapons, don't be a fucking hero. Do you wanna...
Well, I mean...
Bracket?
I
Gotta
mean,
kill me.
personally, Steven,
Hey, Ripley, how you
fuck
doing?
these guys. These guys are fucking assholes. Look at these.
Yeah, fuck
Alright, Alexander, this might stink for a bit.
Mr. Colonel, come back over here.
As you can see, a couple of you want to be
Mr. Barry over here.
Can I step over the
It'll kick in a few minutes.
Julius,
The pain will be less.
I'll step over the fence.
Yeah,
Okay.
step over the fence. It'll be good to step over the fence.
Yep.
Shit. Fuck.
How's your
Once the
eyesight?
rest of us get here, we can filter through those who are relevant.
Oh, let
Julia, can I step over the fence, please?
let
you may.
him deal.
Thank you.
Right, fuck's sake.
They're not involved with this operation. Let them go.
Warning.
All right?
This is not about the civilian. We will figure out who is civilian and who is not. But until then, please just stay there with your hands up, okay? Please.
I think it's pretty
None of them are
obvious.
civilians, all right? I mean, none of them are UN. They're all civilians. They're not involved with this. Just let them go, all right?
Bracket, please let the civilians go.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
They'll be sorted out when the rest of them get here.
Come on.
Bracket, you know they're not part of this. You know they're not involved, all right?
I know, and they'll be sorted out in a second as the rest of us get here. As you can see, everyone else is kind of hunting.
Fucking fuck this. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, what are you all doing today, huh?
Obviously,
Everyone's doing okay?
Of course.
We're doing great. We're doing great. Once we get on these planes and get out of here, everything will be fine.
Straight line, guys.
Yeah.
Straight line behind them. Do we see the line
might
form?
not be happening, Colonel.
Get in a line.
See how this goes.
Please, get in a line now.
Bracket, this woman
In a
was
fucking
just shot
line.
in the
Line your
leg.
fucking
She's not
soldiers
really
up,
in a
Ripley. Take
position
fucking
to
command
move.
of your men.
Pick her up. Hey, someone pick her up.
Ripley,
then.
you better do your fucking job. Take command of your men. Organize
All
the
right,
command,
listen, everyone
Ripley.
fall in the line. We've got one doctor looking at the lady with the
Your
shot leg,
commanding
okay? Everyone else
officer,
in
man,
line.
don't fuck up. Listen to your fucking commanding
How do I pick her up? Where do I pick her up without hurting her?
Hello? Are you not listening to your
Take her
fucking
left arm,
commanding
I'll take her right
officers,
arm.
man? However you
So we'll have
fucking
to
do it,
walk
you
on
better
one
do
side
it
for now,
fast.
okay?
I don't have time for this shit. I'll leave 4 corpses on the
Go ahead and
street.
pick her up,
Waiting
Holman.
for your ass.
Get in the fucking
People aren't fucking around.
Alright.
line.
I'm
That's
gonna,
not a fucking line, is it?
Hey,
To be with him.
You think this is a fucking joke? You think we have time for this shit? Maybe I will make it 15 corpses in the fucking street if you don't get this bitch sorted out. Do it fucking now.
User joined your channel.
You shot her in the legs, man.
Alright, hang on.
I don't give a shit. You want to give me lip? You want to fucking give me lip? I don't need you alive.
Please
Don't you
listen to
fucking
me,
talk back
okay?
to me.
Where are we right now?
Major
Yeah,
Holman, try and
relax,
help her
come
up,
on,
see if she can
man.
get in a line now.
So, we're going to line up here for a minute. Once everybody
Alright,
figures
you've
out,
got
a left shoulder, I've got
a right shoulder. I'm running.
white barn
Yep.
behind all of you.
Slowly moving
And
towards
then
it.
we're going to
Are you
figure out
inside?
who's
Okay?
UN and who's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
And once that's
Catch up to
done,
me.
if there's civilians,
Just keep a
we'll
little bit
let
north
go.
of the road. There's someone in the open
Medical
field.
treatment?
Let's meet at
How
the
do you
bar
know my name?
next to Cabanino.
Could you tell me
Yeah,
your
yeah.
name?
I see.
When?
Okay,
It's a very
you UN men, please put hands back up.
Then what are you doing this for?
Alright, here we go.
Go, very good.
Please,
We're
don't have to
all
be
doing
UN.
very well.
Don't worry about it.
Yes,
Wow.
put hands back up. Put your hands back up.
Major Holman,
This
go ahead
woman
and put your hands
helped
up.
being carried.
Like this?
Okay, well.
She was shot in the leg by
Are
you
we good
guys.
here?
She's not moving.
Okay,
You rush to help
everybody
her.
listen to me right now, please.
Get fuck back in line.
No, hey, they're carrying the lady. They're carrying the lady, okay? Just let them
Yeah.
carry the lady. Okay, I want everybody to turn around. We're going to walk in a single file line into the long white barn behind us. Okay, everybody understand?
Alright, shoulders.
Follow me, I have the purple
Please,
jacket.
turn around.
Alright,
We'll help you to turn around, okay?
crisscross.
I'll slowly walk forward.
This is Dr. Anderson. Did you mean a barn at the lake? Copy that.
I'm the man that keeps us together, you know what I mean? I'm the man that keeps us laughing.
It's fine. I guess you can laugh if you're...
Yeah, it's fucking great, yeah.
Stevie, you might want to put on a voice when you tell people to put your hands
Or you get cut for your head.
Carefully up the step, okay?
If it's not here, I need at least one person.
I'll go back to
Come on.
Divide. I want all of you to get in and face the wall,
The what?
whatever wall you can.
English
Either
is
that wall or the other wall.
English is
One
a
of the
great
other walls.
language, you know?
Also,
Face
the
the wall.
put it down somewhere, okay? Help him put it down between the two hairs,
Yeah, to
okay?
be fair, he does. Where am I going?
Face the wall. You can face that back wall as well. That back wall as well.
Alright.
Try to sit down without hurting yourself.
You've lost your mind, Bracket.
Okay,
Gonna move
listen.
against Saunders. I
You
want
know
to
these
help him
people?
to
You
carry
figured out
everything, okay?
who exactly is
Get
UN?
back
I'm
towards the
going
wall.
to help with the men, but
Alright.
Yes, sir.
stay with that
Alright.
man. Stay here with the men.
All of you, maintain order, and you will not be shot.
Right. Meek, you're free to go. Rye, you're free to go. Johnny, you're free to go. Quinn, you're free to go.
Really?
Alright, just
Yeah,
hold
do it
on
for
real
you.
quick.
Fuck out of
Just
here.
hold on real
If
quick.
I
Fuck
see
out
you
of
with a fucking gun in your hand, you are going to get fucking drilled. You understand that? Fucking
Yep.
drop.
Mhm.
Get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
hey,
You
Colonel,
stay the
come
fuck
back.
away.
Hey,
Don't
Colonel, come
fucking
back.
show yourself for a
Look
while.
at
You
this.
understand?
Just go fuck off, would you?
Yep,
Yeah.
no problem. It's your fucking life. Hey, now
I
run.
should fuck
Divide,
off.
divide,
Wanna get your ass beat?
What's your name?
Alright.
I don't know you.
Yeah, come on.
Good
Alright,
luck.
anyone else here I don't know?
You've been an incredible badass. Now go fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Alright, everyone else I don't know and you'll be checked for UN IDs, blah blah blah. You know, I do identify who is here. Ma'am, just wanna come over here and join the rest? Get grouped up. The rest of you, as far as I'm concerned, UN until proven otherwise. That'll be proven when we search you for UN IDs or any other indications that you're part of the United Nations. Some of us are obvious, some of us aren't, so we'll just sort it out. Ma'am, you're free to go at any time, but if you need some medical assistance, you can stay.
What a sweetheart. A real hero of the people, Bracket.
Yeah, just like you are right now, huh? Really sticking up for your rights, aren't you, Ripley? Like, abandon my brothers and
Would've.
sisters in arms, that's what you said, right? Guess I found some new ones. Who the fuck are you? The guy that took it from the barn. I'm on the wall. Face the wall now. Once you've all been processed, you start releasing people. You can also say you're not part of the United Nations, that'll be identified pretty soon. You should also have your UN ID cards on you. If you're any UN bearer, you've already given yourself away, haven't you?
Hello.
Who are you?
What? Alright. You
Alright.
guys, what
Bro,
about the
I know who you are.
area?
You're free to go. You're free to go. I know who you are. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Don't get out of here. Don't pull out a weapon or don't come back.
Just get as far from here as you can.
Check my weapon. Fuck.
What?
I'm hungry.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Okay. Bye.
So this is as far as I'm aware everyone's apart. So what's your name?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm Lloyd.
Lloyd. Alright. And this is
My name is Rex. Nice to meet you.
Rex. I think I know who you are.
Okay. I don't know if I can say the same, man.
Were you wearing a CDS Stary at one point? And you got robbed?
I don't think so, man.
I don't know either.
Not sure.
Nam, what's your name? Alright. Lisa?
name's George David.
Alright. And then we got
None of them are
Ripley,
UN
right?
staffers, you
Ripley,
know
you're
that,
here?
Bracket.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know who the UN staff is.
Bracket,
You know
I
they're
need
not
three
involved.
people from you.
Yeah, who do you need?
3 people from you. They're from the pub. So which one of you are friends of Rory, huh?
No, I've already
Which
let all
one?
the ones for front of Rory.
I am.
Really?
I'm friends with Roy.
What's your name?
George.
George, come with me.
Tell it. Thank you.
And drop your weapon. All weapons,
it.
drop them.
Yeah.
Alright, can we get one of you boys in here so we can start the identification process of who's United Nations and not, please?
That's
I mean, I know
it.
most,
Come
but
with
some
me.
of them might not be in uniform. It could be,
Follow
sneaky.
me.
I understand.
Okay, stop.
Leave your
Stop
weapon,
right
follow
there,
me.
put your hands up.
Alright.
There we go. Okay, color side
Meet
front.
up with your fucking homeboy there and put your goddamn hands up and then get your ass inside the bar.
Ripley. Where's the box?
What?
Who's got the box?
The
We
box.
have more people. We're going to check them for
Yeah,
their
where's the
ID.
box?
You need to be more specific
They're
than that.
NATO there, apparently.
Give me the fucking box. You know what I mean. Where is it?
I'm sure I have no idea what's going on inside your insane mind, Bracket.
Where's the fucking box, Ripley? Don't fucking lie to me. You can get it the hard way or the easy way.
I want you 2 men to go up against the wall.
Box
there.
of what? Do you want food? What do you want?
Maybe a knife to the throat of one of your little comrades would be more enthusiastic.
Now, hang on
Who
a
should we
moment.
start with?
Who is this lady?
Who's the private
Who
here?
are you, lady?
Who's the private in the United Nations? Anyone?
I'm a
No,
private.
Corp.
Hey,
You're a private.
Bracket. Man.
Yeah, what up?
Okay, talk to you.
This
Okay,
lady,
get
UN.
out of the situation, fine.
No,
okay?
it's
Don't do
not as
anything
far around
stupid.
away. Check them for you.
Can you walk?
No, that's not the injured one. The injured lady's over there.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Well,
Thank you.
listen. So, this, you
So,
don't know
do
if this lady is
understand,
UN or
like,
not?
Private.
was hell of a
Which one is private? Is it you in the left? Alright.
Me here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Where do you
think your life
want
is worth what I'm asking for?
Up against the wall.
Up against the wall over there. With the red arrow.
Biohazard symbol on it from what I'm aware.
Lady,
Is
okay,
that right,
I'm
Ripley?
The fashionable purple
I'm going to
jacket.
check
You
your
want,
pockets,
you
okay?
want radioactive materials? Are you insane?
Not
Dance,
freaky.
I guess what we're doing. This ballet,
I want the
fucking
biohazard
us.
box.
We
I don't know if
provide
this gives me any more brownie points, but I was with David and...
I'm afraid I can't do
I don't
that.
even know who David is, and unless David
Give me the
is
box, I'm gonna
UN,
start killing
he
him.
probably has nothing to worry about, and you
He
have
was,
nothing to worry about.
Bracket, what would you even begin to do with something like that? That's data that's supposed to make
I
it
don't
to
know.
a laboratory in Miroslavl for analysis.
Join these men over here on
Listen,
this walking
fuckface.
room
I've been
for your
tasked with
corner.
taking it. That's my job. Now where
Tasked by who?
Yeah.
is it? It don't matter. Where is it?
So you're hiding there.
You wouldn't be able to do anything with it
Well,
anyway.
this
You do
lady does
more
not
likely to
have-
do harm than good with it.
This lady
You
does
can
not
kill
have an
yourself with
ID.
that thing.
So I think
See.
she's civilian. I don't think
He
we
doesn't-
need to
He
take
doesn't.
her.
He
I
won't-
think
where
we
is
let
it?
her go.
Where is it? Who has it?
So, lady, if you can walk correctly, you come with me, please.
I put it on
Save me the
Major
hassle.
Holman.
Alright, you, on your right, what's your story?
Sure, okay.
Major
She's
Holman.
a
UN,
civilian.
right?
Stay against the wall.
organization. Fantastic, you're fucked. How about you,
I'm
right
off.
there to his left? How about you?
How about this
Your
lady?
story.
Lady, can you walk correctly? Can you walk up?
Trying to get the civilians out of here, and that's about it.
No.
Okay.
What was your story? Who are you with? Come on, I don't have time for this shit.
Do you think you could help your friend walk?
Alright, you're fucked. What
Because
about you?
she says she
D,
cannot...
here.
Okay.
Sergeant First Class.
Come over here with me. We're going to help this lady get out of
Alright,
here.
you're fucked. You are fine.
Look, Bracket,
There you go.
you need to reconsider what you're doing, okay? That data could be valuable. It could save millions of
You can
lives.
put your
all
hands
right?
down, you can help
It's
her up.
needed for
Don't give a
analysis.
And then
Like
once,
you said,
once you get there, you can walk out of here alive.
Yo, go give that to the man who
Give
has
it
it.
up, and you make it out of here. Okie dokie.
Those samples are extremely dangerous. You could be killing that man just by giving it to him.
good woman.
Colonel Ripley, shut the fuck up for a moment. Is there anybody who would be coming for your rescue? Is there a QRF, Colonel?
Let me grab another arm. Okay, let's go.
Well, I don't see why I would need
Is
to
there a
get those
QRF
numbers
we have
to you.
to
I'm
be
sure
worried
you've
about?
got
Get out of the way, we
everything
need to
under
move the
control.
lady to the crash.
Colonel, you and I are both military men. You know what will happen if your QRF storms in here trying to liberate you. All of you will die. So warn me now, and maybe we save a little bit of bloodshed on both sides.
Up the road, well,
Fine,
how far
fine.
away?
There is a secondary security team coming in with the choppers, but they're supposed to be rendezvousing with us on the airfield. Now, if we're not there when they touch down, they're probably going to fly over the region looking for us.
Well, that will be very
So you and your
unfortunate
people would
because
be
there's a lot of trees,
much better
and
off to
unless they
put your
have
guns
thermal
down and...
optics. Really? You think I'm fucking afraid of your... What are they flying? Blackhawks? What is it? What is
Not sure
coming
what sort of
in?
hardware
Let
they're
me
going to
know.
have, but I doubt they're going to be in a mood to
You don't know what kind of
negotiate with
hardware
you.
they're going to have. You think they're not going to negotiate? Are you bringing in attack helicopters, Apaches, Cobras, Tigers? What are you thinking of? Huh? I've trained to fight all of
Thinking
these
they're going to bring everything to bear that they have at their disposal. Then
have
data will just
everything. They're
march
going
out
to
that
bring
door over
everything.
there.
You people would barely fit on a fucking Chinook, let alone a Blackhawk, right? There's not going to be bringing in all kinds of shit for you. I don't fucking believe a word out of your goddamn mouth. So in other words, as far as boots on the ground goes, we don't have to worry about shit.
You don't have to worry about anything you don't think you have to worry about. If you think everything's under control, then everything's under control.
What's your name?
Colonel Ripley. The technological prowess of your military has failed you.
We'll get back on the wall
Understand?
then. What the fuck you back on the way for? I don't know, stand next to UN, nice thing to
You've
shoot.
become complacent.
Oh, this is NATO.
You've forgotten what it means to be an infantryman.
Same thing, I guess. Hey guys, where's John Reynolds?
You've forgotten what it's like to be a human.
John Lennon got shot.
I hope that fuck first
You think I'm not a human?
You
think I'm not doing this because I want to live?
I'll put a bullet
You want to
Do
live?
you think this is...
What about the good of mankind?
No.
That data that just walked out the door is supposed to be our ticket out of here.
Mankind is
Could
fucked.
save millions of
Mankind
lives.
is fucked. It is fucked, Colonel Ripley. The US is fucking gone. Europe is fucking gone. The only people who are left alive is Great Mother Russia and some fucking African savages who are already used to living in the goddamn dirt.
Dr. Tyrus Mason. I believe we met at the gate of the compound the other day.
Yeah.
I suppose this is your attempt to simply snuff out the last light. The last vestiges of
No,
hope,
this
the
is
last
an attempt
candle
to make
of
sure
humanity.
that I have allies who will help me fucking live through the goddamn winter, because that is my concern. No matter what you're going to do with that fucking data, it's not going to put food on my table this winter. You understand? It's not going to keep me
Food on your
from
table?
freezing to death.
That's my old psychology.
When we got back to Miroslavl, we could have had food drops every week, if that's what you needed.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You fucking say what you want to say, but I haven't seen a single fucking food drop from you people. I saw you abandon a refugee camp. I don't think you give a fuck about refugees or people who want to live. So don't fucking lie to me like that.
You don't think we care about the people? You mean like the people that you Russians
You don't
massacred
give
on
a
a daily
shit
basis?
about the people. Yeah, so what?
I was told I wasn't...
Who gives a fuck
You're right. You
about a
got the
couple
moral high ground here.
Chechen or some Ukrainian or some Chino-Russian? I care about me and my people. And right now my people are on fucking top, and they will stay that way.
Good. You and your people will be the last ones left once you've killed the rest of humanity. Congratulations.
You think I don't want? You think I don't like that idea? You think I don't like the idea of Mother Russia being the last surviving fucking superpower in this world? You think that's not fucking getting me hard at night with national spirit? Because it fucking is, my friend. The idea that Mother Russia is the last surviving bastion of hope and fucking freedom in this whole goddamn world. You have no fucking idea the comeuppance that generations and generations, hundreds of thousands of years of Russians have done. Now we are finally on fucking top.
And you're UN.
Okay.
Congratulations. You'll be king of the ashes.
Thank you.
Now hang on.
Come on that wall there.
I think the
Ashes,
different
my friend.
section
Ashes are what is
would
here.
be to
Ashes are
put
what
all
is in
of
your
the
homeland.
United Nations people on the
My
same wall,
homeland is
and then
alive with
restrain them
culture,
and then move them into
music,
You
dance,
too.
people falling in love, plenty of
Lloyd
food.
and... What was your name again?
My country is last place on earth that is safe.
Can you guys go over there?
Maybe everyone will want to be
I'm not
Russian.
sure.
We won't be international bad guys anymore.
Please go let me have some whiskey, man.
No.
Your people are the ones who helped authorize this mission, by the way. You're gonna be a criminal and an enemy of your people. You'll be disavowed, you'll be hunted down by them.
My friend, I already am.
You're from the CDF. Oh, perfect. Well, you're
But I
here.
do what I do out of love for my country. Regardless of if it thinks that I'm doing wrong, you just don't understand the spirit, my friend.
What do you want to say to my face again?
You don't
ever
get
said
it.
that?
Sometimes it's worth doing the bad things so your country prospers.
Myself and Saunders next to me said nothing.
You're right, I don't get it. Perhaps I'll never get the mind of a madman.
How about you, Purple Man?
Man would turn his back
Did
on
you just say
mankind.
fuck you?
It's alright.
Be a man, don't
Because we have a little plan for you and your helicopters, my friend.
I'll be quiet.
Perhaps it was you, huh?
Can you imagine what that
Why
is?
like that? No, nobody said nothing.
Do you know what you're going to
Like
do?
you and your ragtag band with small arms, I can't imagine what you try to do.
You.
They're not going to land
You're
if they
going
know
to
you're
get
right.
on that helicopter. Yeah, you're going to get on the radio, and you're going to tell those helicopters to land. Or we're going to blow all your fucking brains out. And then we're going to take those helicopters, and they will help us. There's plenty of avgas around, we'll be able to fuel them, and it will help our little country here that we're making. Maybe I turn them over to the Russians. Maybe they discover whatever little secrets we don't already know about.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, okay? We need to get this shit down to business, okay? So we know exactly who is and who is not United Nations.
These two are NATO. Red Armbands are NATO. Everyone else is
Yes,
United
staying
Nations, as far as I'm aware.
And then these are civilians.
Except
over
these
here.
three. These three are civilians, I'm pretty sure. Except for the middle
I'm
one.
with the World Health Organization.
Yeah, you're with
Yeah,
the
that's
UN,
fine.
my friend. You've
Okay.
been lumped together.
Now
Get
listen,
over it. It's been this way for weeks.
Green Man,
I know,
want
I've
you
heard
to
you
take
trying
your
to
civilians
change that
the church,
before. You're fucked.
And then tell them to fuck off out of town, okay? They may keep their weapons and their belongings, but they need to get the fuck out of the town. You understand?
Is this guy fucking dead?
But that bunker is
No.
looking mighty fine around now.
shit and he got smacked.
The fucking
Hey,
retard.
I need at least one of you. Listen, I need at least one of you to keep a rifle aimed at the heads of all of these men here while I restrain them.
Oh, I have no
If they are
problem
in the
with that.
military. Good, okay.
You make a fucking move, or you move your hands where I can't see them, you're going to get blown the fuck away. I'm going to drill
Actually,
you
no,
harder than
no.
your fathers
First
drilled your
off,
mothers.
first off, I want any of the men that are still lined up here. One by one, you may drop your hands and drop your backpack, your vest, and your weapon. So first, we're going to go with the big backpack men here. Drop your hands, drop your vest, your backpack, and your weapon. Okay.
And your helmet. POWs don't need helmets, my friend.
He's from NATO. He said he had a
If you
guy.
know, POWs are allowed to have their helmets and their protective
If you pull out the
equipment
weapon,
on,
you'll be shot,
including the fucking
understand?
vest.
I'm sorry, my friend,
Yo,
but
come on,
maybe
boy.
POW was the wrong word.
What did the NATO
There is
say?
no
You got a
war
guy
here.
protect
You are
town.
just
Alright,
prisoners.
got it.
You are here at our place. Drop your fucking helmet
I'm
on the
not
floor,
taking
scum.
it.
Come on.
You can ask
Helmet
him
on the
about
floor.
it.
Alright.
Drop the axe as
If I
well.
find a
and
weapon
no
on
weapons.
you, you're going to die. If any of
Drop
you
the
have
axe
weapons
as
on
well.
you, you're going to die. So
Hang on,
please, if there's anything
I'm
in
not
your
gonna
pocket that is
sharp
sharp,
objects.
dangerous, going to
I'm gonna make this man
prick
look
me,
out.
poke me, stab me, blow me up, shoot me, anything in your pocket that's dangerous. If I find it later, you're going to get a bullet in the back of the fucking head.
Get up.
Great.
So drop
Yeah.
it all,
Perhaps
or
you
there
should
will be
watch your right
problem.
hook, eh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, next, you start working.
Come on, wake the fuck
We'll
up.
do two at a time and speed this shit up. Both of you
There we
drop your shit.
go. I shake him awake.
What about time?
Both of you
Put
drop
the
your
hands
shit.
back up, sir.
Oh yeah.
You got those two? Both of you. Do the exact
The-
same.
I'll be right back.
Perhaps
Drop your
Right,
bag,
uh,
vest,
just do
weapon,
what they say,
anything that
alright?
can stick,
Don't
poke,
stupid.
stab.
in this situation.
Don't make any sudden moves. You won't live very long.
If you pull out a weapon, you will be shot. Do you understand? If you try
Okay.
to run, you will be shot.
This man's good. Okay, sir, in the purple face mask, I want you to do the same as the people across. I want you to drop your hands, drop your backpack, drop your rifle, drop your vest.
Why the fuck do you still have your backpack on, my friend? Did you misunderstand the orders?
And I don't want to hear anybody speaking into their fucking radios. Okay? If I find out this is happening.
Daring,
There's
my man.
going
You
to
want
be
to start
blood spilled.
frisking them for radios, going left to right. I'll cover you.
Oh no. One step is
Fucking helmet on the ground.
Okay. Now
Put
you
your
big,
axe on the
big
ground
backpack
too.
man.
You're supposed to put all sharp objects, right?
Drop your hands. Drop your backpack.
I
drop
hope
your
for
vest,
your sakes
drop
you have
your
not
rifle.
lied to me, that you have nothing dangerous in your pockets. I would hate
And
to
the
waste
rifle.
the ammo.
I'm
Maybe
Just do what
we
they say,
take you
man.
to pond, shoot one,
Now
drop
you're
body in river, tie you to the other person, let
The-
you drown, save bullets that way. Sounds very simple.
Watch this.
I like your plan, actually.
Okay. Once we're finished, you may put
Okay.
your hands back up.
Don't need that.
Alright. Finish up on the frisking, and we can get down to the restraining, and then we can move them. This is taking too long already.
You want to work from the right? I'll cover you. Get the radios.
Sir, you can stand up along the wall here with your other friends there.
Keep your hands where I can see them, gentlemen. No one wants to die today,
yeah, you need to drop the vest as well. Don't really trust
Or hell, maybe you do.
Not to hide shit. Listen, I'm going to search the town, but once we're finished frisking for radios, restrain them, move them into the White House, and I will come and speak. Okay?
And friends of ours, when you are done grabbing the radios, hand them to Mr. Kabanov. He can control all of them. He has a big backpack.
Now listen, we got word that the apparently another NATO man inside the town, so we can check every single house.
Boys, I just got word from one of our fucking informants. They've got more UN on the way.
Oh, Colonel Ripley, did you fucking lie to me?
Told you the truth.
Tell me who the fuck is on the way or I'm going to blow your fucking brains out. Tell me now.
On the way.
Look,
Tell
you
me who the
probably
fuck is
got,
coming,
some of the
Colonel Ripley.
former,
Tell me who the
look,
fuck
you
is
probably
coming.
just calm down, I'm telling you. You probably got a detachment of former UN, DaCosta, who's no longer a member, who probably took the opportunity to play hero, alright? Just, don't hurt him, I'm sure he can be reasoned with, alright?
Don't hurt him, don't hurt him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
Colonel Ripley told him to stand down. Or give me my radio,
I don't
I'll tell him
think
to
the train
stand
has
down.
a radio. I cannot find one.
I put it on the ground right there behind me.
Thank you.
Look,
What the
if
fuck
you
is
just let
their
me talk to him.
frequency? How do you contact these men?
96.6, that's the command net. I'm sure you can
96.6,
let them know.
is that the radio frequency they are going to be on?
Yes, it should be. That's the one that I last heard them on.
It should be the one they're on. Where's Mr. Kabanov?
Did you search me in blue?
Yes, I did, yes.
Perfect.
Mr. Kabanov, are you on this frequency?
Still need these
96.6 is the frequency these men who are trying to rescue these men or should be on. You may be able to negotiate with them there.
Who wants these radios?
Hopefully they will listen to reason. Alright, now, is there anybody here who did not get frisked? Everyone got their jollies off? Everyone got good and felt up by these nice people? Everyone's enjoying their day? No fucking talking here. Everyone's fucking real quiet. Alright, fantastic.
Who wants these radios, huh?
Well, these men over here have not been frisked for radio. Grab the ones from the man in the mask over there. Take them to Kabanov afterward.
You want to give me this radio?
Towards the military compound.
Kabanov, are we moving these prisoners like the original plan? They are not restrained.
I thought we said no heroes, Ripley.
Okay, let's restrain them right now.
Do you want them restrained or do you want them moved?
Restrain them. Restrain,
All right.
move them to the house.
Ripley,
and
hands
then,
behind
when
back,
their
please.
friends get here, we deal with their friends.
No radio?
Is this really necessary, Brackett?
Thank you. Yes.
I know you fancy yourself some sort of folk hero.
I
Hey,
never called
listen,
myself a hero.
listen, I want you men to watch the men along the walls. We're going to restrain them now. I have restraints. I have some, at least. I don't want to see anybody try to wiggle out of this shit either.
You want us to search for restraints inside the bag?
There you go. If you don't have any, sure. But I may have enough
Hands
for
behind
some
your
of the
back,
men
please.
here. There you go. Okay. What about the men? Okay, I have at least one more I can restrain somebody with. There we go.
Hands behind your back, please, sir.
I'll restrain this man too.
Thank you.
Where do you want me to take these fucking radios, huh?
The radios, just hold on to
Oh,
them,
you are
and
kinky
then,
motherfucker, huh? 2 pairs of handcuffs, huh?
we can just wait until their friends
Police
get here.
officers, that's what they do.
There we go. Now
Police
we're all
officer,
good.
you have not really
Yeah,
done much
shut
to
up.
help the country now, have you?
Excuse me?
You say you're a police officer, but you have not done too much to help us, now have you?
Okay, listen, so... I need fucking focus here, okay, please? Who are the commanding officers inside this place right now? Which of you is commanding officer?
This one over there, and
This
that
unit
one
is under my
there.
command.
Alright, I want you two to come with me.
You? Come with me.
Understood.
I want the two commanding officers.
Oh, man. Can someone fucking untie him?
Fuck's sakes. Okay, we're going to wait for your other officer to come with us. Then we're going
Did
to
you use handcuffs? I will get lockpick.
That was
there's lockpick in this backpack, in this blue backpack.
I got it.
I have keys.
Okay.
Oh, you got it?
Alright.
Well, Colonel, you come with me. We go into house, then the man can...
Oh, Ripley, it was nice knowing you.
Alright, over it.
Look, just stay calm, alright? I'm gonna negotiate for, I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yeah,
I
good luck
said
with that,
anything
I
about
guess.
dying.
Alright,
Sure, they just want something, alright?
If you fuck up, you died.
Wait, who is in front of the green two-story house? You, sir, you need to get out of this town!
I'm just passing through.
Go help him. Go.
Hurry the fuck up and go through.
What's going on
Wait,
in
no,
your
you've already
usual
been here.
bar.
Get the fuck out of here. Get
That's
the
what
fuck out
I'm
of
doing,
here.
mate.
Get out.
Yeah, well,
Keep
hurry
running.
the fuck up.
Run,
Colonel,
fast.
come on, this way. Colonel, this way. With me.
Alright, now you. We're not going to make the same mistake. I realize you're going to get over
Fine,
here.
man.
So
Just don't, just try not to. I don't wanna... I like you, right? Remember, we're social
It's more comfortable with having
Come on, go in that nice white house.
I'll explain
Keep
it later.
fucking walking.
Keep going, man. Stay going.
Listen, hey, dickhead. You went down again, you're going to shut.
Yeah, let's keep going, Ripley.
I don't think so. I think it'll be easy to shoot. Very easy.
What's in that box anyway, Ripley? Come on.
You used to work
I'm sure
for
when
these
you open it,
assholes?
you'll find out.
I don't really want
Just make sure you take a deep breath when you
I
open
know.
it up, alright? I'd like to see the look on your face.
Then go upstairs.
I ain't opening it, I can tell you that much. I wasn't employed to open it. I was employed to retrieve it.
Yeah, you're employed to do a lot of things. I'm surprised you actually carried through on this one.
Yeah, we're making it
Big
worth
question.
this while.
Fucking back talk.
No, come on. Let them have a little bit of personality. Alright. I want you two men, you can put your backs to that wall there. And face towards me. Now. Look where we are here. You know, for a peacekeeper, you know, a military unit, I wouldn't think you would give up so easily.
Boy, the lives
Especially
of
if you're
the
about
civilians
to
in
Fight
evacuate.
back?
No, none of them fought back. Well, one man tried to fight back. I don't know.
Really?
I'm aware you had civilians with you in your presence, but I think you would do, you know, you'd go the extra mile to protect the civilians. You don't know what our intentions were. What if it was to kill all the civilians? What if it was to eat the civilians? Then what?
Right, and what if it was to evacuate with us?
You really
What,
think
you
a bunch
think
of
we're
people
doing
would
this-
want to evacuate with you?
You think we're going to come with you?
You're
Well, I
abandoning
thought
them.
perhaps you'd have
You're
some
leaving
sense
the
of
civilians
humanity.
of this country.
Leaving? We're evacuating them. Are you insane?
You're abandoning the rest of the people inside this country. Do you not recognize
The
that?
ones who choose to stay here? I could be saying that they're abandoning us, too. I asked everyone to come to this evacuation. For some reason, they decided to stay. I can't make them
The
leave.
United Nations was here as a humanitarian force, but they gave up on that after 7 days. Why else would people trust the United Nations to do anything right?
Look, we're just following our orders, okay? We had greater goals than wiping noses and cleaning band-aids on boo-boos, okay? We had to research this illness.
Да?
We could have the cure to mankind on that box that you let walk out the door there to bracket. You don't understand the damage you've done.
I don't mean to be rude or, you know, stupid, but every time I've gone to your fucking camps, you've just been sitting around, you know, playing house. Who's kissing who? Who's fucking who? That's all. No researching. I've never once seen any of you researching.
Right,
Well,
how
surprisingly, you
did
don't
the
do it out in the
research
middle
go?
of camp. The research was
What-
promising.
what did come of this
Most of it was in
research,
that
then?
box. we came up with invaluable research and data, samples, to be analyzed back in Miroslavl in the advanced laboratory. Some of the greatest minds in the world are waiting to receive it.
Bracket, you
Ask
have the
Bracket, he let it walk out the door.
No, I've already handed it off. I've already handed it off to... We were employed by people... I gave it to D.
Oh, deal. Okay. Well, what does
Yeah,
D
D
want
has
with
the
it?
box. I don't know. D said that someone asked it to be either destroyed or taken. I can't remember. We don't know what's in the box. All we know is that it's dangerous.
Or, you know, it could be the cure, like they're saying it might be. I don't think something like
You
that
really
should be
fucking believe the
destroyed.
UN?
It's not a cure. It's not like you can just take what's in that box and inject it into someone. It's the key to unlocking this illness. It's the key to a vaccination or a immunity or understanding how it came to be. It's the turn of the tide of this battle, and you're just letting it walk out the door.
Hang on, listen. I'm not saying I believe in the UN. I'm not saying I trust what they're saying. But they did come here for humanitarian purposes. If they are here, and if that box actually holds the key, that is what we need to make our country better. We can't just let it be destroyed. Listen, I want you to get D back here. If possible, I want him to bring it in front of these two men here, and they can tell me exactly what is inside the box. It will be them taking the risk of opening the box. Okay? What do you think?
I can go ask D, but, you know, D's my boss at the end.
Go ask him. Tell me what you say.
Yeah.
Listen, Phoebe.
Yo, D.
Depending
Yo,
on
D.
his answer, that depends whether or not we continue the little skirmish we've been having with those people. If they say no, fuck you, and not bring the box back, then it's all out war then. You understand? Okay.
You said it had key to cure, huh? What is in it? Can
Potentially.
You tell me?
What is it exactly?
Potentially, and how do you use it? How's the key in the cure?
Which of you knows the most about it? I want both inputs.
Look, we're peacekeepers, all right? We're military men. We're not the ones who know about what's in the box or how to analyze it. We were simply told to escort it back to the laboratory for analysis.
Sure you know something about it.
I'm going to get the doctor real quick.
We needed to bring those samples back to Miroslavl. They have the equipment and the doctors, the personnel to know what to do with the samples as inside.
You don't know what is in it at all? Nothing? No idea?
No, I do not.
No idea.
Nikolai! Привет!
Привет, baby.
How are you doing?
I'm not bad. How are you?
These two men said that there was a box, but fucking assholes we're working with. They took box. I don't know what they did with it. Whatever is inside the box apparently is a key to finding the cure, or to making a cure to the situation.
Possibility, no guarantee.
Okay, let me get up to speed a little bit. Who is this and who is it?
Commanding officers of UN. What are your names?
I'm Major Christian Holland, and that's Colonel Jack Ripley.
Oh, I've heard about you. You're quite high up the chain, huh?
Well, this is my UN peacekeeping operation in this region. I'm responsible for it. And I'm supposed to be extracting these people in this sample back to Miroslavl. You are impeding that operation right now. I can't wait to hear why.
Did you find the box?
Box has been destroyed.
Destroyed?
What?
Yeah.
Are you
destroyed
insane?
the box?
Yeah. I didn't destroy the box. I just got word that they destroyed the box.
Who?
You were the one that handed the box to them.
D.
D? Your leader?
Yeah, D. Yeah, he told me to tell you that they burned it.
Bracket, you're responsible for this, you understand?
So I don't really give a fuck, Ripley. I don't trust anything you say.
You know, people
where did they destroy
almost
box?
died to gather those samples. People have gotten extremely sick and almost died for that data. That could have been the key to unlocking this mystery. That could have been mankind's savior in that box, Bracket, and you let it just walk out the door, and now it's destroyed.
I've been told to tell you they destroyed it. Well, did you see me destroy the box? I didn't fucking destroy it. I handed it over to the people who asked for it.
You're a fool then, and you've doomed us all with your stupidity.
Listen, Ripley, I didn't destroy the box personally. They asked me to hand over the box. I handed it over. They told me to tell you. They destroyed it. Full stop.
Sure. Pass on the blame like you always do. You always had, even when you were under my command. Take some accountability for your actions for once.
I handed over the box like I was employed to. And I sleep like a baby. Like, what's so important about it? Tell me what was inside that. Like, what was really inside that? You know, you're so reluctant to giving it to me in the first place.
Look, the greatest minds in the world have gathered in Miroslavl to analyze the contents of that box, okay? They can't venture out into the most dangerous areas in the world to gather those kinds of samples.
So you're telling me there's no other samples at all? So this is the only country, region, area where those samples can be claimed? Is that what you're telling me?
No, those similar samples can be gathered from all over the world, but those particular samples were gathered from a unique location.
We haven't taken the box for no reason and destroyed it for fun. We have reason to, but I'm not going to release that. The only way I'll release that is with a bullet box in the back of your heads, and you will die forever. That's the only way I'll ever tell you why we took that box. Until then, no, I ain't going to tell you. I was employed to. I keep my fucking contract. I keep my fucking oath. Aye? Anyway, I will never give that reason.
Good.
That's a bullet in the back of my head. Like you said, you know, I abandoned my brothers and sisters' arms, so I found some new ones. You know, I found a new family.
Good. I wonder how long you'll stick with them before you betray them. Maybe you'll be hunting them out by the time the week is out.
I never betrayed you. I never betrayed you. You betrayed me.
Is that so?
Me. Yeah. You give all your soldiers your work, you know, you just look at them. You know, you didn't really do anything, to be honest. You just stood there, made speeches and wrote reports. That's all you fucking did. No, it's not my
What do you think goes behind those reports? Do you think we're just sitting around an encampment and make the reports out of
Look around, do
thin
you think a pen and paper is going to solve this problem? You think you writing shit out on a piece of paper is going to solve this problem?
No,
but writing these reports so everybody else knows what they've done so far will help out.
So I didn't quite catch that. You have to speak at the same time.
Good, Major.
Go ahead, Major.
There's a story behind every single report we write. We go out, do a mission, write down a report on our findings, on the new information we find, and then continue on from there. If you think we just sit around the encampment every single day, licking our asses and having tea parties, then you're sorely mistaken, Brackets.
Yeah, as far as most of the people here are concerned, that's pretty much true. You know, I tried to meet people many a time. Can't say I didn't. No, I didn't sell all your information to the highest bidder. You know, that's one thing. One of the things I didn't do was sell you guys out. Like, oh, what reports they have, what missions they do, what's all their ranking. That's the one thing I didn't do was sell you guys out. Because that was my oath to the United Nations.
No, but he did attack our encampment multiple times and ransacked it.
Well, that's after you slandered my name, called me some kind of sick psychopath. There's no fucking
I never issued those words towards you, Brackets.
Well, I remember, what's the name? Rodriguez, DaCosta, Ripley himself, you know. I've always been this psycho man, you know.
I've
crazy
never even mentioned your name.
And because of that,
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
And because of that, Brackets, you want to punish every single UN personnel. Even the doctors.
You're all together, as far as I'm aware. You're all together. Just like, let's split the books. Let's say we did this to me and all the people outside, you know? You'd hold us all accountable, wouldn't you? And don't say you wouldn't. Don't be fucking heroes.
Do you think we would actually go around, chase you and hunt you down and shoot people? Just because,
I don't know, you guys didn't really have any other task. You guys are unorganised from the start, you know, we were at, Chapovec for a while, moved up to cabs because bending over to the VDV. Some of the VDV are here now, some ones who stayed behind. You know, there's other players at play here, a lot of people who don't like you guys, or we've all banded together to fight back, you know? You guys just thought, you know, you could play the hero card, the victim card, you know, look at us, you know, we're just here for the greater good. But you still disarmed civilians in the camp. And when you weren't, you were bending over to the VDV.
It's not the job of the United Nations to disarm people. You should know that yourself, Brackets.
Well, we were still made to, weren't we, Major?
I want to know what was in the fucking box.
Weren't we,
I
Major?
want to know if it could be replicated.
We were told, listen to the VDV at all costs.
The commanding officer
Avoid the war.
said that it was
Avoid the
essentially
battles.
keep
That's what
the
you told us.
nuclear, vaccination
We went beyond the book.
Okay, hurry the fuck
Fucking ignored it. Just so you could bend over and feel like you were really helping out. You threw the rest of us under the bus and watched. That's exactly what you guys
Pretty yeah.
did. As much as you guys didn't see it, as much as you guys don't want to believe it, it's exactly what happened. And this is the result of it.
Okay. So we have the doctor
Bracket,
man
do you
here
mind?
now.
Do you mind stepping outside while we question these men?
Yeah, it's
No,
fine.
he can take over this. Okay, Mr. Doctor man, I want you to put your back against the wall like the other men in front of you. Bracket, you can go with your own people now. We have this under control. This is our operation now. It's already been an operation.
What's
the house in those days? Phoebe, have you told Nikolai what happened to the box?
They already know.
Basic rundown.
Fucking idiots.
You understand what this means in the future, after this?
I do understand.
Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Okay.
With you until the
Well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well. Don't worry about it. So,
We'll take
as
care
you
of
men
this
have,
problem.
as you men have heard, the box has been destroyed by those fucking idiots outside. If it is true what you say, that it was, the key to a cure or a vaccination, well then they've doomed us all. They'd rather let the fucking world burn than fucking try to fix it. Now you might not agree with our motives and our fucking actions, but I think we're on the same side when it comes to wanting to make things better. You understand what I'm saying?
The rebellion has different ways of going about it, different than the government and the military, but we're still on the same page, you understand? For the most part, at least. I mean, whatever. We're not being fucking abandoned.
What is your definition of making things better?
Well, clearly, the government, even before this infection here, the government was not good. They're a fucking sickness on this country. They're a fucking plague. You're coming in, okay, well, just stay downstairs. I don't know, they're very corrupt. They're fucking local politicians taking little bribes from the local businessmen here to keep their businesses open, even though they fucking go against certain laws of the country. Fucking, they destroy the country. Yeah, the mining operations, the lumber organizations, the oil wells, they're all doing their business illegally. And the fucking governments do nothing to stop it.
Yo, Vitus, chill out.
And now they fucking abandon us. When we need them most. And when they said they would help us, they fucking ran back to Miroslavl. Now my two friends here, Phoebe and Nikolai, they have the same opinions as I do. But the difference is that this is my fucking country. And my own goddamn government has abandoned us. That's like a father walking out.
Our military has abandoned us too. VDV fucking ran back to Russia like the pussies they are.
No. I've heard that Russia is, at least as far as they say, is infection-free. Now, if that's true, I would think that the Russians would want to bring back any ethnic Russians, That's what they did with Crimea. They say, any ethnic Russians, you get citizenship or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. But instead of bringing you back with them, they leave you here. They don't even ask. They don't even ask if you want to come with, do they?
Yeah, they did not. And this is
Nikolai,
exactly what you
still
guys
abandoned.
are doing.
Exactly.
That's what you're doing. You're fucking leaving.
You say you ask whoever you want to fucking come with you. It has not made a difference. How many civilians were with them, huh?
At least 8, maybe more, maybe less.
Big fucking deal, 8.
Even if
you guys weren't in a hurry to get on
first
board.
response units were to leave, it doesn't mean that the entire United Nations mission is over. We will go back to Miroslavl, bring the samples to them, then possibly continuing on the missions afterwards.
Wait, you're going to come back? Why? If all of this is bringing the samples to Miroslavl, why do all of you have to go? Why not just bring some? You know, some men, maybe
Only a small
5, 6.
detachment of my peacekeepers were even scheduled to depart. Most of my peacekeepers were going to be staying here, to continue the UN mission here.
And where are they now?
Hopefully still alive.
Hopefully still.
That's not a
Alright,
fucking
well-
location, is it? Where the fuck are they?
No.
I know they've been with the NATO and the fucking whatever, the fucking cowboys, you know, Rangers. They have been basing together in some factory.
Some factory. Oh, I think we went there last
The-
night. Oh no.
The.
Alright, well, if that's where the rest of the men are, maybe we go there after this.
I
and
don't know
we,
anything about a factory,
take
so
action.
I'm not sure whose that it was, but
That's
it
interesting.
wasn't my people.
Whatever you say. Now, before we get down to the main the business here, I do need to get the information about the box. Dr. Man, what do you know about the box?
I know absolutely nothing about the box, which I know is probably bad news for me.
Fuck's
but
sakes.
You guys picked the wrong doctor.
Who the
There's
fuck
like a
knows
whole
that?
bunch of
There is a
researchers.
doctor, huh?
Hey,
Yeah, which one
Well, our
fucking
lead
knows?
researcher would know everything about it, in detail.
Pardon?
who the fuck is your researcher and where the fuck is he? Tell me right now.
Well, her name is Dr. Capella.
What did they
She's
say?
not among us right now. She's, I believe, at a secure
But
location.
Where is she? It's secure location. Well, we need to
I'm a
know
little
the
tied up at the
location.
moment.
Location bullshit.
I can see that.
All I
I
could
can
suggest
see
is
that,
maybe
but
reach out
thing
to her on
is-
the radio and see where she is.
Really? What do you think, Nikolai? Maybe we use this as a little trap or something?
That could work. Have you got his radio?
I think somebody does. I think Phoebe may have. I think Phoebe has them, maybe.
Yeah, Phoebe got it.
Okay, go get the
I think I've
radio
got
and
a-
see what you can
A
find.
shortwave
Hey,
radio
Phoebe,
model,
we
but
need the radios.
that might be able to
We
work.
have the radios, correct? Phoebe, hello. Shit, she's not
Was
answering
she one
radio.
of the people that was going to be stationed there while you evacuated?
She was, yes. Her and Captain Hawk were going to stay behind with a detachment of my peacekeepers. She was going to hand over the data, and I believe she still got it with her, actually. The samples are destroyed now, but...
So it can be
it's-
replicated.
People got very ill to get those samples. It could be replicated, but the cost could be human life.
I mean, listen, did they die though?
They very nearly did, yes.
Well, then they can go back and do it all over again. If they're really that dedicated to, you know, saving the fucking world, then I would think they'd do it no matter the cost.
Yeah, we have 3 men right here. We have lots more in barn, you know. We have lots of fucking people to test it on.
Well, if you're in a hurry to get the samples, I'm sure she'll be happy to tell you where they are and what precautions to take in order to extract them. You seem very gung-ho about it.
No, you see, I don't think we should be the ones getting these samples. You see, we don't know anything about what to get. However, they do. I think if, you know, if they go back and get them again, maybe not the same exact people, but at least people that know what they're fucking doing, then I
Well,
think
they weren't
they'll
there
get
in the
the right
first place.
samples.
They sent peacekeepers and military people who were able to fight their way in there. It's swarming with greys and radioactivity.
Well, you said you had more peacekeepers. You can just send a different detachment of units for peacekeepers.
Good. Well, just go ahead and let all of my people go unharmed, and I'm sure they'll be happy to accommodate you. I'll give the order as soon as I'm sure they're all safe.
Alright, well, while we wait for Phoebe to get here, now we should focus on the main, I guess, now it's the secondary part, seeing as how, you know, the key to the cure is potentially lost forever, but anyways, the main point of today is, we want to know how you're going to leave the country. What was it, plane, helicopter?
Well, the details I
Any of
received
you?
were that several cargo vessels were supposed to be landing down at the airfield. They're probably there already, waiting and wondering where the hell we are. I've been able to respond by radio. It's probably going crazy with status report requests.
Alright, well, we
Probably assume
can
we're dead
figure
by
that out as well once Phoebe gets
I got the
there. You got the radios.
Do we have any? Do we have any scouts at the airfield right now or not?
Yeah, Hello, I'm on the radio. Is there anybody that's able to scout out the airfield at this moment? We need to know whether or not there are the cargo planes, like the colonel here had said.
We were supposed to contact the cargo planes and the pilots when we arrived on the airfield, and since that never happened, they might not even land.
Okay, we have a man going to scout it, okay.
Okay, we will make them land. You can give the order for them to land.
They were supposed to land an hour ago, was it not? Yes, they were supposed to land an hour ago. We were supposed to have contact with them an hour ago, and they never received it. The planes can only stay up in the air for so long before they have to return.
Alright, well, I'm going to hold up the radio for you to speak into it. I don't want you to say any bullshit like, oh, here, we're here to come help us, come save us. Otherwise, I'm going to kill the doctor to your left there, or to your right, rather, my left.
Do you not think that we should do the talking?
Yeah, maybe, but if we talk, maybe they don't give information. Maybe they give the wrong information. You know, we need to know where, one, where the doctor is, the lead researcher. Two, where the rest of the peacekeepers are. And three, how to get the samples. And four, we need to know where the planes or the helicopters or whatever are. But I feel like they could give wrong information. I don't know. But if
maybe
it's...
I'd like to take more direct approach, but if you think that what's better, then whatever.
Well, it's up to you. This is your operation. You think we should
we'll
do
go with
directly?
you. It's okay.
Okay.
Nikolai, I need to talk to you too. Box has not been destroyed.
No, it's not destroyed. Why were we told it was
It's not
destroyed?
fucking... I don't fucking know. They don't know what they're doing, the jackasses. They're fucking psychopaths.
Christ.
They're fucking psychopaths.
What?
They want to burn it in front of these people. They want to burn the box in front of the commanding officers. They want it destroyed because they don't want to go back to fucking prison. They don't want the world back to normal. They don't want a cure. They're fucking psychopaths.
I agree. Well, where is the box being held exactly?
I don't know. I think their leader has it. He has another doctor who apparently knows a lot more than this one. But he says the cure will still take 2 to 3 years, even if this does work.
2 to 3 years is better than an eternity.
That I know, but they don't want
So.
this. They want to burn the box. They don't want the cure. They don't want to go back to prison.
Okay. I think I know what to do, but it's going to be a little bit sketchy. But I think maybe just follow my lead.
But
Okay, let's bring these 3 men back to the barn and they can burn the box there.
Burn the box. Did I hear you right?
If you understand. Yes, we're going to let
Fucking
them
go with
burn
it. Single line, follow him.
it. We're going to let them burn the box because that is what they're going to do.
I see. Alright.
Oh no.
who fucking employed them?
Hello.
Climb up here.
I don't know if I can climb that thing with the...
Yeah,
Let's
stumble
try
up. Fucking try. There you go. Easy.
Oh, alright.
It's a beautiful view, right?
Beautiful view, yeah. Seems like the doorway to freedom. Airfield's right over that hill, isn't it? That's where our birds were supposed to be landing.
Yeah.
Get us out of here.
Listen. I do not like you. You do not like me. I don't blame you. But, this box, it's important to us.
Nikolai.
Hmm?
I think we're ready. We're going to the commanding officer to Pepper's barn, okay? They're going to start to burn the box. As they try, we'll tell them to put their fucking hands up, okay?
Keep your voice down. You see, we are not complete monsters.
That box is the only chance mankind has left. Brackett and his people are insane. They need to be put down.
We have different views.
Do the right thing.
But we have the same common goal, to some extent. Okay? Keep your head down. Let's go.
Okay, Ripley, hang on. I need him to speak in the radio to see what the status is of the planes. Okay, you think you can do that?
I think I actually have a radio in my bag.
No. Set it up with him. Hold it up so he can speak into it and hear it and shit and figure it out. I've gotten everybody on board, I believe. I don't know if we can trust Anton, but I think it will be okay. Just keep an eye on him.
I don't really know what frequency or anything, so I mean, I'm just going to hold the button and hope for the best. Okay?
Should be on 96.6. That's what the net they were supposed to be on. It's just, it should already be on that frequency. Just double check it. Alright. Alright, you holding down the button?
And, it should be good.
Falcon Actual. This is Sandman Actual. I'm requesting ETA on the birds. We are at rendezvous location after a short delay. Requesting pickup. How copy? Over. I repeat.
Wait.
Falcon Actual, this is Sandman Actual, requesting pickup. We are at rendezvous location after delay. How copy? Over.
You better fucking hope you respond.
They were expecting us an hour ago.
They were expecting us an hour ago. Okay.
Wait, why are they with me? I thought...
I was supposed to follow you, sir.
No, I wanted them to follow Anton.
Oh, man.
Bring them to the long brown barn. No, it was relayed. Anton was relayed. Anton was telling them all to follow him. To the long brown barn.
Okay, let's hope for your sake they get the message. We'll keep the radio on.
We'll find out.
Hey, oh shit, hey, the box thing is going on now, apparently, some shit.
Okay, well, let's go.
Fuck, hold on.
I don't think you'll
Let's
miss
go,
it.
Commander.
Hey, wait, don't.
Why did it have to take you so long?
Well, just like here in this town, we battled civilians every step of the way. We had a group of about 8 people refusing to disarm and basically taking every opportunity to hassle us and harass us.
Hey! That's the one with the fat ass.
It delayed us considerably, about 30 minutes.
No, Niet, I'm talking about your whole operation here. Why did it have to take you so long?
Why did it take so long? We were analyzing a disease the likes of which mankind had never seen before, with little supplies and
Captain
understaffed.
Hawk and Dr. Capella, by the way.
They should be, they were supposed to rendezvous with us on the airfield. Perhaps when we didn't arrive, they went looking for
I
us.
must have missed that rendezvous.
It's real dead
Did you see what I did
Wait,
to
you're
them?
lying to
A little
me?
more enthusiasm, you know?
Yes, I saw your handiwork. Well done.
A peak of your lives over here, boy.
You say they're in
Where are
secure
they for
location.
real?
You're still breathing?
Well, they're supposed to be at a military installation to the north side of the airfield.
So you're lying
A lot of people
to
have died so you guys can get this shit, right? People have died so you guys,
They're supposed to
right?
meet us
Fucking
at the airfield an hour ago.
Hey, Vitis, hold up.
They
Hey,
probably
you asked
wondered
what
why we weren't there
Here's
yet.
what's going to happen.
Ventured away.
When we start heading towards the airfield, you are going to contact them.
No, just take it.
And then you are going to
wanna
talk
lie.
to them.
Raise
And
your
you're going
hand,
to
man.
get them to
Speak
turn
up if you
themselves
wanna
in.
live.
And I think
We'll have to
Nikolai
fulfill their
was
request.
on the
This is going to be
Getting,
difficult
Dr.
because the
Capella,
last
do
time they
anything?
turned themselves in, I fucked them the fuck up. So,
Nikolai here,
you're going to do your best. You're going to try. You're going to try really, really hard because there's no other option for you. Now get inside the fucking box.
You feel it in
your stomach, man? It's like it's on fire, but it's good.
Okay.
I forgot to handle it.
You happen to have another one, Kibanov.
I...
For old time's sake.
Besides the one I'm wearing.
Yeah, sorry, I'll let that.
I
Well,
guess
why
they're the
the
officers.
faces? Why is everyone spaced out for? What, do you not like each other?
No, they're officers. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Alright, do you have the fire stuff
Oh yeah. I mean, I got some gas and stuff. Whatever.
ready? Okay. If he
I guess y'all can.
else needs an ambulance, whatever
I guess y'all can turn around
I think that
for
the
now.
What about the man in the corner?
Y'all
over
three.
there? I mean, he's just kind of looking like black sheep.
Is it starting right now, boys?
Are these the officers, Anton?
But he doesn't.
Anton.
What? What? Say again?
Are these the officers?
The two officers and the doctor. That.
He
No, y'all three turn around.
Officers on the side.
It's antisocial, but it's...
You two. Alright.
Okay, well, I got it. Alright, I'll give it to him. Actually. Hey, I forgot to give you an armband. Here, take this armband. I forgot to hand it.
Are you okay?
Beginning of the end.
There we go. Take that.
Yeah, watch closely, boys.
There we
Everyone watch up closely, boys.
go. Alright, you getting the
You
fighters?
especially on the end. Pay close attention.
Oh, I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, with bated breath.
On the right, yeah, you two here.
Back up.
You can turn around.
All right, there's the box.
If you want to have a good look, make sure you get a good look.
Pale, are you okay?
Wait, what about this fire? I thought you were making a fireplace.
Oh, I didn't have any
Oh,
matches.
he's pouring
so we poured
gasoline
some
over
gas
it right
on there.
now.
Yeah, we're just pouring gas on there. Fuck it.
Actually, I think a better idea would be for all of you to put your
Put your
goddamn
fucking
hands
hands
up right
up.
now.
Put your fucking
You're
hands.
not
Don't
putting
make me do
that
it. Don't make me fucking do it. Hands up.
Whoa!
Put your goddamn hands
What
up.
the
Put your
fuck?
Whoa, why'd you shoot the hostage, you fucking idiot?
What
Fuck. I need a bandage, dude. I need a bandage.
You're right, bandage. Just don't do any fucking shit. Darian, put your fucking hands down and bandage your brother. Don't fucking do anything stupid, my man. Please, this is not the way this should have fucking turned out.
I don't fuck. What the fuck, man? We fucking help you, and this is what we fucking.
What? This is not Daniel, you can put your hands down. This is not what I fucking
Someone help that man, he's
This is
bleeding.
not what I fucking wanted, but we can't destroy
One of the hostages over there, he's still alive. Someone help him.
The man on the ground.
I know you wanted to, but we can't fucking... You'll be okay, bandage.
I'll cover you, Nicholas.
I don't have any fucking bandages.
Alright, just put your hands
still.
back.
I don't have it either.
I have bandages.
Oh my God, the doctor's dead.
Put your hands
If y'all,
back.
if y'all just want, if y'all want the fucking box, then y'all
man.
fucking take
Bandage
it.
man. Bandage man.
Bandage him. Quickly. I think that is all, but we need to be careful about this.
Why? Put your bandage man.
How did this man die? How the fuck did he get shot?
You got shot
I
from
have no
the
idea.
fucking crossfire. It was not the fucking, it was not on purpose.
Fucking goddamn it!
He's one of the few people who knew about that data.
Keep your head down.
Do me a favor, we'll crouch for me.
Convinced that it brings
You're alive,
freedom
yes?
to Russia.
You're sitting there, are you breathing
You
okay?
have a place here, my friend.
Are you breathing okay?
Are you sure? I mean,
Home.
it sounds you
Yeah,
good.
you could stay out here, right? I don't give a fuck.
Can you walk?
Whatever happens, right? We've got to get that sample back to Miroslavl. Whatever it takes.
Some bandages.
I want you to get up.
Ripley, how the fuck are we gonna try and accomplish that now? We don't no longer have an extraction waiting for
Can you
us.
get up? Or are your legs fucked?
Are you saying we're gonna walk back to
Just like we've
Miroslavl?
done,
Yeah, watch it go over there.
like we've done everything else, right? This mission isn't over. As long as we're still breathing, we're gonna keep fighting and get this mission accomplished.
Alright, Colonel, and you, come with me.
I
Come on.
want this crew to go to Russia,
Come with me.
and then Russia becomes top fucking dog because no one else is alive.
Come on.
To be honest, I just want this fucking country for my goddamn self. I don't give
I
a
have
shit
this
about this
covered.
fucking box.
I don't need any
give
backup.
you
I have this covered.
Oh, maybe then you could have asked us about it. Had a decent fucking cock instead of pointing guns and shooting everybody.
Here, I need a knife.
Come on, let's jog over to this corner here.
I have one.
Right here will be fine. I want you two men to face the wall. Right in front of me. Alright.
Right?
Now listen. I promised a friend that I was going to do fucked up shit to you for him. I don't know why, but it was something that was going to be done apparently. However, if that is to happen, I don't believe the cure can get to Miroslavl. So here's what's actually going to happen. You men are going to be set free. You're going to run the fuck out of here with the box. You're going to get to Miroslavl as fast as you fucking can. Here.
You're doing the right thing, Kevinoff.
Here. Take the box. Get the fuck out of here. Take this rifle. Take the rifle on the ground. Use it to get yourself to Miroslavl, okay? You too, get to Miroslavl. Don't come back here.
Captain Hoff, I need assurance
Okay.
that my people will be alive, alright? I can't let them all get executed. Do what you can for them.
I will assure that they leave this place alive, okay? We're not fucking animals. Now please, get the fuck out of here. Find the plane, find the car, find whatever you can. Just get to Miroslavl.
I would suggest
Need to get in contact back with the Air Force.
Fuck.
They better not hurt any of the people back there. We need to find a radio. We need to get in contact with the people.
Hands up right now! Hands up right now! Don't grab for the radio! Hands up!
Letter?
Hands up. Fucking hell, sir! Out of here, now! Run, run. Letter, do you still have a radio on there? Yes, sir, Letter. I do. I'm in contact with
Wonderful.
One of
So
the
we'll run
doctors.
for a kilometer straight now and you give it to the colonel.
Copy that, copy that. Fucking doctor, do you hear me? Do you coming? Over. Urgent, urgent. We're
The eastern end of the North West Airfield. I got the colonel on me and the major. Over.
Oh shit!
Make sure he does not.
Eastern end, was that where we last split off?
That's affirmative, that's affirmative.
Alright.
We're coming in hot.
We're on our way.
Alright, sir, we're gonna meet with Dr. Anderson. He's in company of a trustworthy civilian on the eastern end of the North West Airfield, sir.
What's the name of the civilian?
Ask him.
What is the name of the civilian you're with, Anderson? Anderson, do you copy? Over. Coming in, come on. What is the name of the civilian you're with? Over.
Rex.
It's Rex, sir.
Last name?
It says the
Wilder.
last name of
I believe
Just with
Rex was one of the people with Miroslavl. I need radio contact with you so that if a secondary extraction could be established, we could get the rest of the people.
For your weapon, lower. Lower the weapon.
Who goes there?
I'm not touching you with the harm. Привет.
Fine.
I want to
Phoebe?
make sure there's nothing else that you need. That is me.
Oh. No, we're gonna
Anderson,
try and get the
break.
samples
We're in
back where they're
contact.
supposed to be. This is the only chance we have.
Да.
well, make haste then, okay?
We're off the hangar.
Yes.
Goodbye. I wanted to give you a proper goodbye.
Anderson, stand by.
We'll come back once we've got enough the data analyzed. We'll be in touch. Keep an ear on the radio.
Да. До свидания. Leave me.
Your actions won't be
До
forgotten.
свидания. Safe travels.
Major Holman. Corporal Letter. Let's go.
Major. Covering the beard.
Nedved's on his way. Good. Good. I will await Officer Nedved's and those samples, and then we need to extract.
Sir, we have multiple allied units coming in. For example, Falcon Actual incoming with multiple injured civilians as far as we can tell.
What the fuck happened, Ripley?
We got fucked up is what happened. But we're gonna get out of here with those samples, and we're gonna save mankind with it, so... As far as I'm concerned, mission
Gotta wait
success.
for Falcon Actual is inbound. He should be here any minute now. He should go.
Contact. Down there, airship. Over there. Two men. They're wearing blue, I think. Blue hats.
Yeah, they got buried.
Okay.
Friendlies, that is Saunders and possibly Klein. Yet to confirm the second individual. Saunders.
Hey man, you okay?
Fine. You okay? What happened after we were escorted off?
Whiskey?
We were taken outside of the town and we were released. That's about it.
Oh, lovely.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
Sorry.
Feeling hungry, sir.
A little.
I don't have anything to open this with. Take this.
I've got a knife.
I think this one's better with you, actually. So you can keep that, sir.
Oh, thanks a lot. Is it okay paid at all?
I've got this for you, sir. You can take all that.
Oh, love. Oh, thank you
I told
so
you they
much.
would come.
It's better with you.
I told you they would come.
You're going home, kid. You're going home.
Okay.
Sir,
I was gonna say.
Sir.
Fine, what is it?
Hawk and Capella are just down that hill. We can get him. We can get him in time.
Good.
I'm
Good.
going.
Yeah, do
You
what you
gotta
need to
get
do. Go with them, Klein. Go with them. Get him over. Yes, let her go.
What's going on?
They're gonna get Dr. Capella and Captain Hawk. They're injured. They're gonna need assistance getting to the evacuation site, which is this.
Do they need me?
No.
We should probably need a few people to stay behind. We do not know if there might someone attack us. Also, we need people to secure the evacuation zone as well.
Sir, what are the orders?
We've got a chopper inbound right now. Anyone who needs to extract with me with that samples to Miroslavl will be going. Anyone staying behind to help the people?
We can't just leave them behind.
Well, that's why some of us will need to stay behind. There's room on the chopper for every single one of you, but I'm asking for volunteers to stay behind.
Sir, I will stay behind.
I'll do it.
No one left behind, sir. We still have a job.
Understood. I'll leave the unit under Major Holman's command. I'm under strict orders. I'm afraid I can't decline from the general to get back there with these samples. It kills me to leave you men here, but I swear to you I will return. Once I've got the data analyzed and everything situated, I will come back with another UN detachment, and we will resume our mission.
Sir, I hear a chopper in the sky right now.
Good. Alright, that's alright. Anyone who is evacuating come with me.
No, sir,
Ripley,
I need
the
this.
rest of the UN provide cover for the remaining forces that are leaving.
Good night.
Good job, guys. This is gonna make it easier to call in the chopper, sir.
Excellent. Thank you, men. I appreciate the service and everything you've done, all the blood, sweat, and tears you've done for this mission. I will return.
Sir.
Godspeed. Let's go.
Join.
Thanks, guys.